Hello, Amanda Davis, and I am here coming to you tonight on this Friday night because, hello, thanks for joining. I'm coming to you tonight on this Friday night because I want to know how are you planning to spend your weekend? Now, while I'm waiting for maybe a couple more people to join, let me just introduce myself real quick. My name is Amanda Davis, and I am a direct sales consultant, actually for a couple companies, but the main one I've been with for 4 years. And I don't know about you, and I see that there is one person watching, so I don't know about you, but myself personally, the weekend is my main time to work on growing my business, or businesses in my case, and specifically for sure the one business. And I mean, I spend a lot of Saturdays doing events for that business. And tomorrow, I do believe that there's going to be one in my area that I'm going to take part in with some other consultants for the company. And so, I mean, for me personally, and if you're joining in on the replay, for me personally, I always try to do a lot on the weekends because that's my main time to actually try to sit down and focus on my businesses. And it's because I do work a full time job Monday through Friday. So I only have but so much time in the afternoons and evenings, mainly evenings, because for a long time I wasn't getting off work until 6 o'clock at night. And then I'm trying to go to bed by like 10:30, 11, but it usually ended up being more like 11:30, 12 by the time I got done what I wanted to get done. And then a lot of times things get pushed to the side. So for the weekend, I don't spend my weekend relaxing. I don't spend my weekend going out and, doing whatever with my friends. I mean, I'm 26 years old, so I'm starting to get a little bit too old for that anyway, or so I feel. But and that's not to say that I don't spend time with my friends, because I do. I do spend time with my friends and family on the weekends sometimes. But I also try to make sure that I fit in some hours where I'm actually doing something productive rather than just hanging out and whatever. It's the weekend. I'm just going to watch TV all weekend. I don't do that. Um, and so I guess I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. It's for you replay viewers. My name, again, like I said, is Amanda Davis, and I am a direct sales consultant. You can find me right now, my blog, Amanda's Alcove, adavis0493.blogspot.com. It is a blogger. And so you can find me there, and that will give you some links to my other blogs as well on the right hand side. And that's also more of a personal blog, not just dedicated to business. So you can get to know me a little bit more as a person. And then my Facebook is, I mean, not my Facebook, my Twitter and my Periscope are at Amanda Beauty Tip. And then actually, if you follow this Twitter, that is linked to my Facebook pages. So anytime I post on those pages, it ends up posting to my Twitter. It's not linked to my main Facebook profile. I do try to keep that more for personal connections. It does have some online connections there, but I try to keep it more for personal connections. But if you follow the Twitter, that's linked to my business pages that I have set up on my Facebook. And so if you scroll through the tweets, you'll be able to see some of those. And my main business is a beauty business, so that's where the name came from, and also where a lot of the tweets are. It's not all beauty though, but a lot of the tweets are that. And then I try to share quotes and things like that. And then now that I'm watching Periscope, I try to share valuable Periscopes as well, or ones that I have found value in, people to follow, that kind of thing. So again, this scope, how are you spending your Friday night and then your weekend? And I might come back on tomorrow to talk a little bit more about that. So I know that my Friday night, so far I'm doing this Periscope, so that's something that I'm doing, trying to reach out to some other people, and whether it be through the replay or I'm gonna probably upload this to YouTube eventually, or even this person that has been sticking with me this whole time. So thanks for sticking with me. Feel free to comment if you wish. For me, I'm spending my Friday night I have just tried to, well, I posted a blog post on a different blog. Hi, thanks for joining. I see there's 2 people now. Thanks for joining. I was just saying, feel free to comment during any of this. And so my name is Amanda Davis, and I am a direct sales consultant. The main company I've been with for 4 years, so I have a little bit of experience with it. I am actually a top seller in that company right now, and top seller in my district as well. We're broken down into districts. And so I was saying that tonight I was talking about how are you spending your Friday night and your weekend? And I'm not talking about are you going out to the clubs? I'm talking about are you going to be trying to do something to grow your business, especially if you're in direct sales or network marketing. And I'm going to talk specifically to direct sales since that's what I know a little bit more about, but some of this can be valuable for network marketers as well. Direct sales, I mean, you can't just say, "Oh, it's the weekend. I'm just gonna relax at home all day." Like you can, but you might not get the most out of your business that way. So myself personally, I have more time on the weekends to do things for my business to try to grow that business to maybe one day be my full-time job. And honestly, right now, that's kind of my goal. My goal, I think, is that I would like it to be my full-time job, especially as I get a little bit older. I'm only 26 right now, but especially as I get a little bit older, I get married, I have a family. I mean, I would like to be a work-at-home mom, if at all possible, when the time comes. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not rushing to be a mom, but at the same time, I love kids, I'm a teacher, but I know I'm not ready for that full-time yet. And so, but I know that when the time comes, I hope that all this development that I'm doing without having a family pays off, because I would really like to be able to be a work at home mom and be able to have direct sales be that way to make that possible. And so for me, what I've done tonight, I've posted a blog post. I'm going to probably try to post another one or two, or maybe even schedule something for my blog. And then the other thing is the main blog that I just shared with you, the adavis0493.blogspot.com on Blogger, Amanda's Alcove. And I think if you actually Google it, since it's attached to Blogger, it comes up. But anyway, and at Amanda Beauty Tip is my Twitter and Periscope. But I'm going to try to post something on that blog because I haven't posted there in a while. And like I said, that one is linked to my other one. So the blog post that I just did was actually on my beauty blog. And so I have done that. I'm doing this Periscope. And then I might do something else business related tonight. I might not, but I know that tomorrow I'm going to be doing an event in my area, or I'm supposed to be, unless somebody contacts me to tell me it's canceled, because it is a rainy Saturday, and if they feel like a lot of people aren't going to come out, they might not do it. But most Saturdays are filled up for me with business related things. And I know that even if I don't do that event, I'm going to be doing something business related. You know, your weekends are a great time to get out there and try to get around people and, you know, get yourself known. And even, okay, say tomorrow's a rainy Saturday, which as far as I know, it's supposed to be a rainy Saturday for me in this area. You know, even though it's a rainy Saturday, contact some old leads, contact some old customers, contact some, and I say customers because like I said, direct sales. Contact some old friends. You know, do something on social media. Do something on your internet presence. You might not be getting as much results as you would if you were to go out there in person, if it was a bright sunny day and you went to the park and you had conversations with people. But you still are getting something done for your business, and you're getting something out there. I mean, face-to-face contact is going to always be better. But if you're not going to be able to do something outside because of the weather, I mean, maybe you can go to the mall and do something inside, be a little bit discreet and do something inside. I mean, I know my main mall that's local to me, we have to be careful because they do actually have the signs posted that say not to solicit, don't give out things and whatever. But if you do it casually, you very well could still meet a potential customer or somebody to bring onto your team. Whether you being in network marketing or something that's customer-based sales like I am a part of. And so, you know, maybe it's something that you do inside on a rainy day. You know, you might go to the mall or to a grocery store or to another department store that's not necessarily attached to a mall, or, you know, whatever. And you can still do, I know in my company they call it prospecting. I'm sure it's called that in other companies as well, where you're looking for people to bring into your business, whether it be by selling them something or bringing them on as a partner. And you can do those kinds of things on a rainy day casually in the mall or a store or whatever. I know myself personally, I don't always feel the most comfortable doing that, but I also know that if I happen to have certain errands that I need to run, like I really probably should go to the dollar store and get a couple things, and I know I need to get some more printer ink. My printer is totally out of ink pretty much, and so in order to do some activities that I want to do to grow my business, I need to use that printer. So say I go to the store and get some printer ink. Maybe, I'm wearing something to advertise my business casually and I just happen to mention it. Or, maybe they might ask me, why am I buying printer ink? I don't know. And you just try to fit it into your conversation, is what I'm talking about. The best way to do that kind of thing is just to put it into your conversation on a casual way. But definitely my point of this scope, though, like I said, is don't just spend your weekend laying around on the couch all weekend and it's the weekend, so I'm going to lay around on the couch all weekend. Now, I understand if you have families that the weekend is a time to try to spend time with your family, and that's fine. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying schedule the family time, schedule time with your spouse or significant other, and then schedule time for your business still on the weekend. Because I know if you're anything like me, then your weekends are still going to be valuable time to try to grow your business. Now, if you work your business full time Monday through Friday, you might not have to do as much as somebody like me, who I work a full time job and then I do my direct sales business on the side. But if you're somebody that wants to be successful in direct sales, you can't just totally say, oh, I'm not going to do anything. It's the weekend. It's Saturday. It's Sunday. And most events, if you're a person like me that likes to do events, are going to happen on a Saturday. There's some things during the week, but most of the time, just like yard sales and whatever thing like that people do, it's going to be on a Saturday. And so I know in my business, I have done yard sales. I have done, sorry, that's my pen. Anyway, I have done yard sales. I have done craft fairs. My business is conducive to craft fairs. I've also done just random community events. I know that some consultants in my business have been able to set up a couple of different places in conjunction with other companies where they've actually let us set up for free to get our names out there and to look for business partners and possibly make some on the spot sales. So we've done that on Saturday. I know that we have a training center that we're able to use, and so we're supposed to have an event at that tomorrow for our area with several people from the area. Like I said, my company is broken down into districts, and so several people from the different districts from the area are invited to this big event for their families tomorrow. And I hope it goes off even with the rain coming, but we'll see. But like I said, even if it doesn't, there's other, my backup plan is, well, make sure I'm doing something to grow my online business. If I happen to go out to the store, try to do something to grow my business there. And like I said, it might be more on a casual setting. But, there's things that you can do, and you just don't want to waste your time on the weekend. So, feel free to share. I see there's still 2 people that have stuck with me. I appreciate it, guys. Feel free to share where you're from, what your company is. Feel free to, put in something about that as far as how you might be trying to grow your business. If you don't want to share, that's fine. I can get off here in a minute. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and, feel free to give hearts, share out the broadcast, as well as I'm going to probably upload this to YouTube, like I said. So if you're watching this replay on my YouTube channel, then definitely feel free to comment on there anything that you want to share. And I do try to approve the comments when I realize sometimes they go into it's likely my end. But anyway, but since I froze up, that's a sign to me that I probably should go ahead and get off since nobody is sharing. But like I said, thanks for watching me, the two of you that stuck with me the whole time. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate any hearts, shares, followers, that kind of thing. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay and sticking with me. And I will be seeing you with my next scope. And have to decide what I want to talk about next. But anyway, so I will be seeing you with my next scope, and hopefully that will be tomorrow in time to have that be in the replay bin so that I always have at least one scope in the replay bin. That was a tip from somebody. That was a tip actually from Bonnie Frank, if you follow her. And if you look up that name, she should pop up in your Periscope search if you look up Bonnie Frank. She's got a lot of followers because she's known for doing Periscope tips and that kind of thing. And she just did the True You challenge. If you look for hashtag True You, you'll see where I did it as well as some other people. And that might be somebody valuable to follow. So shout out to Bonnie Frank. And I know that I was just on her scope, and she was talking to me some and shouting out to my comments. So to pay her back for that, shout out to Bonnie Frank. And Bonnie, if you're watching this, thanks for watching, thanks for following, and I will definitely be looking out for your next True You challenge and some of your other content. So, all right, bye everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and get off before this messes up for me. All right.